The Conway Regional Health System halftime show continues here on Conway Corp. And I'm joined now by Lady Cat volleyball head coach Laura Crow. And coach, congrats on your third straight trip to the 6A championship title match coming up tomorrow. Another great run for you, your staff, your team. Give us the high-level walkthrough of people, if they're watching this, maybe they haven't even seen any volleyball this year. What's the season been like, and what did it take to get back to Hot Springs?
The season, it's been a great season. Our record's 29-5, 11-2 in conference or 10-2 in conference, and, couldn't get past Cabot this year. But that gives you something to work for. And that's what I keep telling the kids, we got to work to try to get better every day and improve from the day before. Don't ever be satisfied and always stay hungry, always want to get better, push through tough situations. I feel like our schedule allows us to do that. We've played some tough matches throughout the year. We go up to Harbor for team camp in the summertime. We went over to Southside. Fayetteville comes down and plays us in our jamboree. So we try to play some of those teams that we might see at state tournament and, work towards where we need to be in the end of October. And obviously our kids are playing well right now. I'm so proud of them. We had a big team conversation Friday, and, I know at the end of October, I always call October the grind. It's just the grind. You put your head down and you go. Everybody's tired. You get in a routine, and sometimes you don't want to get in a rut. And just having those conversations with the kids, I think helps. I told them, I said, physically, we're there. I said, mentally right now, we're not. And we've got to get ready over this weekend to mentally prepare for this next week. And they did. They rallied together and figured some things out. And we have been together watching a lot of game film and, just trying to pick apart anything that'll help us get ahead in the tournament. And, we're here. I mean, Coach and I were really just ecstatic yesterday. So.
Oh, it was a fantastic match. So, Coach, your program has really reached what I would call several years ago. It reached kind of the elite status where it just looks like you reload every year. Some years are more successful than others, but you're always competitive. You're always one of the top teams. What's been the key to having such a great program year in and year out?
Well, I mean, it's not just at the high school level. I was having a conversation with someone from the media earlier. There are so many people that pour into our kids, and at the school, we have our administrators, the teachers, and teach them just valuable life lessons, things they carry over, working with each other on the court. Coach Jordan has done a great job, with our strength and conditioning program, and we, do a maintenance program with him throughout the season. And so he's been instrumental, I think, in helping us, maintain, the physical part of it that we need. But we have our junior high coaches and our 7th grade coaches that start these kids out young and do a really good job with them. Also, there's a lot of club programs around town, and then some of them work out with different trainers. And so there's just a lot of people that pour into them. So I don't know that I would say it's all the success of Conway High School volleyball, but it sure helps when you have the right mix of kids and we're all rowing in the same direction and, trying to be the best that we can be.
So, Coach, your semifinal match against Bentonville was a rematch of last year's championship game.
Yes.
And now you have to go and you play Fayetteville, who you were in the semifinal last year, and the previous year that was the state championship game. It's a tough deal, and they beat the Cabot Lady Panthers at their home place to reach the championship game this year. So, and I know you're familiar with the Fayetteville program. What's it going to take to get over the top and win another title?
Well, I love Jess. She's such a good coach and, just extremely intelligent person and does such a great job with her girls. And, we talked a little bit before We played Bentonville yesterday, and just talking about the nerves, talking about, everything of the state tournament. But I know it's going to be a battle, and we're expecting that. They're a great team. We stayed and watched them play, and the caliber of hitters that they have, and their defense looked really good yesterday. So we've got some work ahead of us, and we're going to try to prepare for it as best we can the next 2 days. So, we'll remind them, 2 years ago, we lost 16-14 in the fifth set. Last year, it was a battle down to the wire, and somehow we pulled it out of the semifinals. We'll remind them of those things. We'll have those conversations and try to get them ready.
She's Lady Cat volleyball head coach Laura Crow, and her Lady Cats back in the 6A state title match tomorrow at 3 p.m. You can watch it on Arkansas PBS. If you're wanting to go in person, you can get tickets at ahsaa.org/tickets. Coach, thanks for joining us, and let's bring home that 4th championship tomorrow.
Yeah, we'd love to have some people there. 3 o'clock, loud and proud.
Go Cats.
Go Cats.